Mm, Friends, welcome. Let's look at the editing part uh, of Publisher. How do you edit all these other projects that you have been working upon? Editing part one. The forms, the features that you have applied to we've been adding them regularly, but how do you edit them and come up with something new? So this is what we would love to look at today or at this time. It's a great morning. We wish you a very nice day. If you truly in the morning, some other people might be in their evening or a good afternoon. Uh, when you go to any item, for instance, inserting anything, let's say buttons and any other, so you want to edit those items, you may go to maybe control forms or design gallery. Then you pick that particular item that you would love to maybe edit. Let's pick, for instance, let's pick the calendar. Then you can pick, if maybe you wanted to insert a calendar into your document, you can pick the one that may be working for you. Then you say insert. When you will say insert, the calendar itself will come into play. So what are you going to do? What are those tools that you're going to use to edit this calendar so that you turn it into something that you wanted as a person? So here we may drag. Drag is click, don't release until you reach where you want to put that calendar. For instance, we may love to see that calendar in that position. Then upon reaching there, we may start our edit by clicking, or you can take out the full version of it. Then you can add your what you want to add. You see, you can add anything that you want. Then you can so if that is what you wanted, we have finished to edit the first piece of the upper part. Then if you want to edit the background color, right click inside that item, then you go to format text box. When you have formatted a text box, when you are to format, you just have to come where you see we have format text box, we have colors and lines. Colors and lines. When you come here to fill the color, right now this is what we are having. You can change to that other color. Then you can look at the line colors, the background or the side, the border line. How do you want them to be? You can apply with this color. Then which type of lines do you want? Dashed, straight lines? You may say I want straight lines. You can choose which style. I want double or 3 lines. Then the size, because the lesser the size, the lesser the weight, the lesser the visibility of that particular item. Then you have to look for that color that will be at least visible in a range, easy to see. You can as well keep changing as you feel like. You may change to the best of your choice until you come up with something that is more advanced and easy. So you see, we have changed our font. The font, the background of our calendar. Then you can still come and edit the size or format. We are formatting the sizing of these. You can even change you come to font type. You can change to anything. You can also come to font size. You can change that font size to anything or in accordance to what you may wish. So we might be having something of this nature. So you can come and try to enlarge. So we are having this. We are having this. So we may come up with the flow. Then you come to background. Here it's the normal way of doing things. You come up with then after that you can look for the font. So might be having something like that. Still remember, you have some sort of like public holidays. You can come into these, then you can change that's the background still to that. Let's say these are the public holidays. You can put the background, then the font. You can choose the font. You can still increase the size of the wall calendar. So could be having this as another way of doing things, formatting. We can continue to format all the items on our or the added items on our on our site. You could go there and get, for instance, navigation bars, headers, for instance, headers. You can choose, let's have this, then you say insert. When you have brought your header here, you may increase the way it looks. Then you can website title, you can come up with so if this is your title, you may here we are trying to look at how to edit all this. so you can as well align it. Here we are showing the formats of doing that. So if that is the business name still, you may lie it here. No, you may show the business name. You can also increase the size of this other item. So editing is all about that. You can also edit the background, format text. Then you come to fill, that is the fill color. You can come to fill effect, then you play around with these to come up with something that is gradual with what you want to do. You can still bring it with black because the background has changed. You can center. Still, even this can be transferred to more effects. You can interchange two colors. You can add another color. We have first one as white. You can even change it to something different. Then you can choose exactly what you preferably want. So these are some of the steps that one must as well transfer it while trying to learn how to edit those particular items in Microsoft Publisher. Briefly, we can as well end there and wish see you practicing these things and grow the way you do your other skills. Thank you.